You're wasting your time. Did you want any of that?
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Chinyere. If this is your first time I've ever watching any of my videos, I am a Nigerian girl who lives in Ireland, and I love to share my experiences with you guys. And today I am back with another informative video of someone who I got to meet through her cousin here in Ireland. She came into Ireland in 2017 to study law as her master's in international law, and afterwards since then she's done with school and she has progressed to working now. So I just thought she should come on here and share her experiences with you guys and probably help me to answer some of the questions that somebody sent me on one of the emails that they recently sent to me. So I hope you guys get to enjoy this video, and don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and also leave a comment down below. Don't be coming to my Instagram and be leaving D and dead and you now knock my comments in my comment section. I will not even answer you.
Okay, so my name is Ada. I came into Ireland in 2017.
Okay.
I came in to study international.
How did you hear about Ireland? Because I never heard about this country before I came here myself.
I was actually looking to apply to the UK, and I actually applied and gained admission. But
for international law?
International commercial law, yeah.
Okay.
But I had this friend coming to Ireland and just spoke to me about being here, and we had the post-study visa, so you have 2 years post-study in Ireland here, which no longer applies in the UK. So that was one of the reasons why I decided to come here and study.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how I came in September and finished up.
Somebody actually asked me a question about that post-study visa thing. He was like, that how exactly does it work? He was like, in the video with Toby, I did a video with another student some months back. He said after the studies in the UK, one is bound to leave. How does it work? Because I know there is a 6-month work permit. Is it that one has to get a job within the period of 6 months, or they will ask the student to leave? I need more information, please. So he was wondering, like, after 6 months, after schooling, you're supposed to get a 6 months work permit. So I think it's just the unnecessary pressure you feel of trying to get a job in 6 months.
Actually, it's 2 years, not 6 months in Ireland here.
No, in the UK. He was asking, like, he knows that there's supposed to be a 6 month work permit after school. So he was wondering, like, how does it work? Is it that you're not going to be able to get a job within 6 months? Of course. There's no job waiting for you, my brother. So it is survival of the fittest. Imagine graduating, all the students graduating from school, and at that time everybody's trying to get a job, and then you have your 6 months work permit. Like, seriously. Unless there's a company that wants to pay for you at that time and they just
keep you on, that kind of a thing. But getting a job really takes God, and it's really not easy.
Okay.
Yeah, but you have the 2 years post-study here.
So did you have to pay your 100% of your tuition fee?
Well, yeah, that's what I did, but I know people that had to pay just half of it, before coming in. But that was in 2017. As of right now, I'm not too sure what the provision is, but I heard you have to pay the full thing now, because you have students coming in and the pressure, having to raise the rest of the money, and puts pressure on some students. So right now, you can get the visa with just 50% of the fees paid, but at the point of immigration coming in, they'll require you to have everything completed. Yeah, that's the most I know as of right now. I'm not too sure if things are going to change.
How was the almighty accommodation search?
In Limerick, actually not bad.
Oh, you were in Limerick?
Yeah. So my school was in Limerick. It was really not bad. Yeah, really not bad. And the rent was cheap, so it was good. It was coming to Dublin here that
So when did you transition to Dublin?
In September last year when I started working. Yeah, when I got a job here.
And how was searching for accommodation for you?
Oh my God, the heat was on. It was so hard, really. It was really hard. I had to stay with a friend for about 2-3 weeks. Thankfully, I got a nice place at the end of the day, but it took me such a long time to finally settle in. Yeah. I mean, accommodation in Dublin here, it seems like it's a big problem. So many people complain either the prices are too expensive, or
I have a friend of mine who today, when church finished, he just called me aside and he was like, I'm looking for a new apartment because he's doing his BSc here and he's been staying somewhere, and I don't know, it seems like the landlords just wake up one day and they're like, oh, I need to paint my house, or my family is coming into the country and you need to move out of the house.
It's really noisy. I mean, getting a good place in Dublin here, I don't know, I mean, if it just happens to you, if you just get a good place, that's great, but usually it takes a while, you know, to get a good place. And like when you get a good place, you want to do your best to please your landlord, you know, and keep them in a happy mood, just so like, you know, they don't go saying like they need to repaint the house or you need to move out.
Because once they come with, I need to repaint my house,
that's
they
it.
know
So
that you have to move out of the house.
They need to repaint or do some kind of improvement or whatever. Like that's it, you know, you're going.
And trying to get a job. Just give me your experience. Tell me the good, the bad, the ugly.
Being a student in Limerick was really good. You know, the people there. Limerick is a quiet city. I mean,
what university was that?
University of Limerick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a really nice place. We have about 3 universities in Limerick. You have a very big international community there, so it's really nice. It was so good, you know. I wasn't working while schooling, but as soon as school was over,
Why couldn't you work while schooling?
No, not that I couldn't, but like, you know, I had support from home. Okay. So yeah, I wasn't working while schooling. No. It's not
everybody that has support from home. Come with the plan.
No. I had support from home, but then again now, I mean, I can't really, you know, put all the things on my parents. So as soon as school was done, I started working. I started so the thing I would advise is always coming with a skill or have a skill. So when I was coming in, I know how to make hair, and that really helped me.
Oh, so you were braiding?
Yeah, I was braiding, making hair, you know, especially with Oyibo people. Like, it's really good. Oh my god, the money is good. And like,
how much are you making? Because some people might be thinking of, okay, if I want to braid hair.
So like, if you're making for like Oyibo people, like, you know, usually we charge you.
Sorry, Oyibo people is Irish. That's what we call white people back home in Nigeria. That's our slang for you guys. It's not a slur. It's not.
No, it's not. No. It's just a slang. Okay, yeah. So like, if you're going to make for like a foreigner, like a white person, you know, you'd be making €100, 120, 150.
For what?
Well, yeah, that's how
like
it goes.
braids.
Yeah, braids. The normal regular braids.
In Limerick.
Even in Dublin here. In Dublin here is actually more expensive. Yeah. I mean, that's usually the standard price, you know. You could still get maybe €80 for like, you know, a white person.
Maybe because
like,
their hair is quite silky.
Yeah, you know, yeah, there's a lot of work that goes with it actually. So yeah, it was really good. I was doing that. And I mean, during the holiday you can work 40 hours. So yeah, I had enough time to work, you know, and I was making enough money to pay my rent. My rent was actually €400, including all the bills. It was a double room. It was a very big house.
Bills plus room.
Yeah. I said Limerick it's good. It's not Dublin, so like it's really good in Limerick. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying like it's the best, but with €400
as a student, for the student life.
Yeah, with €400 you will get
with the student life, because I hear a lot of people say, oh, I'm going to Dublin to school. If the course you're studying is as good as being somewhere in the counties, then just go there.
Dublin is expensive.
Dublin is hard to find accommodation.
It's expensive.
It is expensive. And you're competing with people who are working here, because most people come to Dublin to work.
You know, the thing is, I actually gained admission to Dublin here, so I gained admission to Griffith College, and to University of Limerick. But we're looking at the cost, you know, we're considering the cost of living in Dublin and Limerick, and that's why I decided to go down to Limerick, you know. So I mean, I got €400 for a double room with all the bills included. When I mean all the bills, I mean dryer, washer, everything you can think of included. Internet, everything. I wasn't paying anything extra. If I were to come to Dublin, I'd probably just be doing the 400 or 500 for a room.
You won't even see it. Yeah, like 400 is like inside.
Yeah, it would just be a single room.
€400 accommodation. Let me tell you where €400 is inside this wardrobe.
Like your wardrobe space, really. So yeah, really. And it will probably just be a single room.
Toilets.
Exactly.
God have mercy on how many people you're sharing that toilet with.
Yeah, so it was way better for me in Limerick, and then this accommodation I'm talking about was less than 10 minutes walk from my school. So I wasn't spending anything on transport, you know. It was a less than 10 minutes walk, so I just walk to school every day. Yeah, so
transport is safe.
Transport was sorted, accommodation was good. Really the only thing I had to think of was just, you know, feeding. You know, that was the only other extra, you know. And I mean, in Limerick, it's like I said, we had a very good community. So when I came into Ireland, I didn't even have a place to stay that night. Like I just landed in Dublin. And
how do people do that though? Like I just arrived.
No. But the thing is, you see, I had a very good support from my university. So already they knew I was coming. They knew that accommodation was all done in school, you know. But then they already had list of, you know, possible places you can stay. But you have to arrive first. So you have families that are willing to take you in Limerick
for homestay.
Yeah, for homestay, and that's the kind of thing I got. and thankfully, you know, my family was so nice. Like I stayed with them.
Was it an Irish family? Okay.
I stayed with them for as long as, I mean, even up until now, they come all the way to Dublin here to see me. They're really nice. Like really, they've been such a blessing. Like I mean, they were literally
adopted daughter.
Exactly. You know, she's a mom of 6. You know, and all her kids are out of the house. So it felt like, you know, she was nursing. She had another baby in the house. Like she helped me, or the family, her and her husband, you know, helped me in getting a new place. Like they would drive me around school, take me to school every morning, pick me back. They would come around. I mean, it was too good. This is Limerick.
I need to find a family like that I'll go and
I'm not saying, I mean, I don't know what happened in Dublin here, but like in Limerick, you know, you have
families that
you have families, you know,
there's community.
There's community, you know, and then you have older people, you know, maybe retired,
who have more time,
more time,
kind of
yeah, you
people
know,
on the move,
people on the move,
work,
yeah,
no time.
Yeah.
You don't have a house, please stay on the street.
Limerick is probably for those people that are maybe retired, you know, they're looking for like a quiet life, you know, so it's very easy to get support back in places like that, you know, and I really did get one. Like it was really the
experience.
I mean, they still come around to Dublin. I mean, Christmas time, I remember then in Limerick when I had to move out of the house, she would come around every Monday afternoons or something. We'd go out for coffee and she'd ask me, oh, how is school doing? Oh, how is this? Oh, are you settling fine? Do you need money? Oh, she'd buy me dresses. I remember when I came in, because I came in September and I had the issue with the cold, because like it was my first time being
in a cold
country. Oh my god, it was really cold for me and I was having like chest pains and suffering. And like she would go out and buy me warm clothing and all that, you know. Like she was really nice. Like
1 in a million.
It was, I don't even know how, you know, God just helped me, but like it was, yeah, it was really nice. And even up until in April, May, she and her husband, you know, we were supposed to meet up for, because like every 2-3 weeks, if she doesn't hear from me, she's like, oh, don't abandon me, you know, you have to come home. You have to call very soon. Yeah. Yeah, and I know Limerick is like 2 hours away, so I can't travel as much, but like on WhatsApp, you know, we try to talk, and then she had not seen me like 2 months, and then she's one Sunday she's like,
that's
myself and my husband.
That's your mother-in-law there.
She's like, myself and my husband, like, we're coming up to see you. And I was so surprised, like, are you serious? She's like, yes, because like, I mean, it'll be good for us anyway to like, you know, come up to Dublin, and then, you know, we can just see you. And they actually came. Like it was so but yeah, you know, but that's in Limerick. In Dublin here, you know, it's a different ballgame. People are like, it's like Lagos. Dublin is like Lagos, you know, nobody really has the time. Nobody, not like they don't have the time, but like nobody has time to really not see, because like, you know, they have to go out and make money. So, you know, so yeah, I had a good experience in school. School was tough. The program here is really tough. School was tough, but thankfully it was good. I finished very well.
Finishing very well.
First class.
Yay! Please let me have you made a first class.
Yeah, I did.
Congratulations. No, we haven't had that discussion yet.
Oh really?
Congrats. Like, oh my god.
Yeah,
how did that happen though?
Oh, it was hard work. Oh god.
You went talking to boys. You went talking to your parents.
It was hard work, and God, oh my god, because like, you see, the way it was for me was because I knew I was coming to a place where I didn't know how easy or how it was going to be.
That's just the only thing that you can do for yourself.
Sincerely, I made a commitment to myself that I was going to do whatever it took here to get it, to put myself,
so at least you know that,
to give myself an edge.
It's now there for them to see that first class and let you go.
Yeah, so it was, I mean, I came in here literally with no place to sleep, so that tells you I had nobody in this country. I didn't have a friend, nobody. I came in here on my own, so I already left Nigeria.
So how was getting a job? Did the first class help?
Well, I mean, my recruiter or like my company didn't.
Okay, so you finished school.
Yeah, and then I finished in May, and then I started
applying. Was there any
for
special
jobs.
treatment for you as a first class candidate?
No, in school.
No, like after school, was there any special treatment for you? Like, okay, now you can get a job. We're calling you for jobs. You know how our parents used to tell us companies will be calling you.
Who is calling you?
Chevron will call you when you make first class.
Who is calling you? No, the only thing is that
I make the first class. Chevron will call you, Chichi. I'm like, yeah, right.
No, nobody calling you, but you know, it just meant that okay, yes, now you have the first class, you know, how best to put yourself out there now, you know. So my LinkedIn was so instrumental. Like I use that to market myself as best as I can, and my CV. So I put myself out there. I reached out to a couple of recruiters on LinkedIn, you know, and then I got interviews with them. I put myself, I you know, applying for jobs. It really wasn't easy, you know, getting your CV right because that's something I had to learn here. The CV structure.
I think we'll have another discussion about
the CV format we have in Nigeria. Trust me. Oh my God. We're miles away, like miles away.
I don't think I had to do so much with my, like I had a CV, but I don't think I had to do any, like I could probably like just, anyway, that's probably because I'm in the health sector, like they need you.
The
just
CV
come inside and start your...
is so different. Like you see everything we do in Nigeria, just cancel anything they've taught you. Sincerely, just come in here. We just
writing letter self is different.
Oh my God, it is so different, you know. And until you get it right with them, you get it. It's difficult to come in, you know. It's difficult to integrate until you get it right. I mean, these people, they go through CVs like what, 2,000 or 1,000 or 500. I mean, sometimes it's the system actually. When I was looking for a job, I actually found out that it's actually the system. The computer goes through the CV, so they're looking for keywords. Don't just go down and put in your name, your village, your sex. They don't care about all those things. They don't even want to see it, you know. I'm serious, they don't want to see it.
So what kind of keywords?
You put in your phone number, you know. I mean, the system I had in Nigeria, the CV I had my state origin. Oh my God. You're wasting your time. They didn't want any of that. So yeah, but then maybe they wanted into the help me because I was in school, so we had career counseling services, you know. So I would always go there and there was this Gavin man every day I was always in his office like, oh, do you want to have a look at my CV today? And he's like, Joy, you're here again. I'm like, yes, I'm here again because, like, you know, I need to get a job. So but they were very helpful, you know, putting me through what to do, how to answer questions during the interview. It wasn't easy, really. It took me 3 months, you know, to actually get my job, but it was 3 hard months. I went through a whole lot then. I was coming from Limerick for interview here. I was going on the bus in the night. From
Limerick to Dublin?
Yeah, from Limerick to Dublin.
Looking for a job?
Because I was applying, I mean, I studied law, you know.
Yeah.
I would get it, you know, I had better opportunities in Dublin here, but I didn't have any place to stay in Dublin, you know, so I couldn't stay here. Do you get it? Besides, it was expensive, so I couldn't afford it. So I was back in Limerick and taking the bus 2.5 hours on the bus coming. So I'd go to work, say from morning till like around 5:30, 6, you know, I was closed. Maybe depending, you know, I mean, you're working in a salon and it's not really like you have a closing time per se, you know, it's just until the last customer leaves. So sometimes it's around 11.
So you were doing your salon jobs here in Dublin?
No, in Limerick. This was in Limerick here. So after school
you
finished,
have like clients there. And
yeah. So no, I mean like after school itself. So school finished in May.
Okay.
From May to September was just the final project you have to do.
So you're not.
So yeah, you're not going to classes. So I used that time to work. You know, just
get more clients.
Yeah, you get it. Yeah, that kind of a thing. And that was summer period too. You know, so you have a lot of people coming in for breaks. Yeah, and all that. Yeah.
Summer look.
Yeah. So it was really good for me. You know, I was making a lot of money then. But then after work, like I'll finish at 6 sometimes. There was even a day I finished up until 11 p.m. because I had someone here to make. It was, I mean, I wasn't doing it alone, you know, but like she was doing full grades. So myself and someone else. We finished around 11. I got home and I was about 11:30. Picked up my things because I had an interview in Dublin the following morning for 7. So yeah, I had to pick up my things and join the bus around 12. And then instead of coming to Dublin, I did this thing several times. In fact, I lost count of how many times I was on the bus in the night. Yeah, really.
You and your phone will just be playing music.
Exactly. I mean, the bus is. I mean, it's not like
comfortable.
It's very comfortable. You know, no bad roads, no nothing.
Because I travel for work these days, and I used to think that traveling to work was like it's exhausting. But once you have your earphones and I'm listening to music, and
you're fine. You recline your chair, you know, and just doze off or something. Yeah, you get it. And in the morning. I've been Dublin here, and then there's this Starbucks. I don't know if it's not Starbucks like on
the Keys.
Is it Keys? What do you call it? Where you have the river. Yes, exactly. Yeah. That was my go-to place. In fact, oh my God, they really helped me. Once I come in the morning, I just sit there up until like my interview time, you know, and just maybe going through my notes or just going through questions.
That's the summary of your gist. Alright guys, I hope this video has been interesting and you've learned something and even more than something here, because this girl has given me a whole textbook. I think I'll have to share this video into 2 parts at the end of the day. But thank you so much for coming here. And congratulations on your distinction. I need to take like personal lectures on how to do that part, because I also plan to at least get a master's in this part of the world. I mean, we can't just come here and be counting bills and go back to Nigeria and tell our parents that we came with BSc and we left with BSc. So thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, I'm really happy to share my experience.
And if you guys have any more questions and you'd love to see Jo here again, I'm sure she'll
no problem.
find a weekend that she can squeeze in for you. So leave all your questions there and I'll be glad to come back to shoot another video.